Assalamu alaikum, Shaikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
My name is Saeed Ansari.
Ji.
This is a bit political, but also directly from the Quran.
Can you sir, lift the mic?
Thank you. And this is to deal with Ummah, the Ummah itself, the community of Muslims. In the past few years, we have seen how morality in the whole world has just taken a nosedive. We have watched, we have complained, we have raised our voices, but it looks like that it's just a big nosedive. What was supposed to be right and wrong is now very clearly about who are your friends and who do you support. And so the Ummah went through this again like we did in 9/11. And this was happening in the Middle East. I'm talking about the crisis that is happening to Palestine. What we saw even in my country here is our politicians were very reluctant in the start. And also we saw this in Pakistan as well. I'm sure you saw this yourself. This was all over the world. It took a few years, maybe 1.5 years, for our politicians to come out and openly talk about this. Yes, this is a capitalistic economy. We can definitely understand that. But what can the Ummah do, the community of Muslims do to make sure that at least in their own country they are heard, or the message doesn't get diluted, or the message stays persistent and still positive? From the Quran.
You know, the Quran is telling us that the Quran tells us that the majority of the people on this planet Earth will be deluded and astray. So this is what Quran says. You cannot bring the whole world under the influence of Islam. The Islam, when you say, Inna Deena Indallah Islam, surely the deen, the judgment in the nearness of God is Islam. So Allah is the king of this world and the whole universe. Anything that happens, like killing in Palestine, or the political people doing corruption, is by the will of God. It is not the other way around. They are not gods. It is by the will of God, because people who take the name of Islam, they don't practice, so they've been beaten up. You understand now? So the Quran says anything, these wars are going on, the corruption is going on, because the Quran says so. The majority of the people in this world will do this, and a minority of the people will take guidance. So if you see in the world chaos, is because the book has written in the Quran that this chaos will remain till the end of the day. There will no such thing as peace and everybody goody living nicely. You have to identify yourself that where we stand, Muslim world. So I'm telling you, most of the people are not talking about Quranic education, and nobody educates Quran at all. It is the history is repeated again and again, and nowadays they say you have to become like that. What? What become? 1400 years ago, what people did. So what we should do. So I'm telling you, educating you that from the Quranic point of view, that Islam is in the world, with all the wrongs people in it, all the religious sects in it, but people who believe are little. They have to believe and correct themselves, normal human beings. But if you join groups, these groups and these groups, they are all political. They are not, and the Quran says they will do this. They will do corruption in the world, and most of the people will do corruption. So we have to save ourselves from those people.
Thank you.
Thank you.